11, Osei Kufuor, I'm back at y'all again in Atlanta. I'm happy. Y'all know why I'm happy? Because I'm back home with my baby. Now let me stop. Now for real, I am happy though. Now I'm coming to talk about deeper metaphysics because a lot of people get it misconstrued what metaphysics is. Now before I go into metaphysics, I'm going to go into the root of energy because metaphysics cannot exist without energy because that's what points to the soul of that subject. See, every subject has a soul. You are all 7 subjects, 7 chakras, 7 seas, 7 days. This is a reincarnated completion of what you are created of. This is your ingredients. Even your thoughts come from a fragment of energy. Without energy, your thoughts will not be able to manifest because you are your thoughts. You are energy. You can never die. Remember, thermodynamics teaches us this. Now, a lot of people say that they're hearing a lot of ringing in their ear, seeing numbers. This ringing and these numbers are people. These are beings. This is what you are. And because of this energy that's going into retrograde from these different planets that's coming into fruition, this energy and this vibration of these sounds and these ringing is going into bodies. They are falling into bodies and becoming people. So what NASA is hearing and what you are hearing is people. This is heartbeats. Every vibration, every rhythm has a heartbeat. And depending on the rhythm and the vibration of that heartbeat, this is what the being becomes. Because we exist in many forms. So if your frequency is surpassing a certain level past 1,000,000 megahertz, this is what you call a celestial body. A celestial body is something that you call it, such as the sun, the stars, the moon, dark matter. That's what you are. You are all of these things, but you are on a lower frequency. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like this. You got fingers. This is a lower frequency. Your fingers is lower frequency, but you still need it to be able to assist you in your third dimensional state. You get what I'm saying? So your brain is in the same dimension as well, but it's on a higher frequency. Why? Because it produces your thoughts, which is a fragment of you. So therefore, whatever is produced in your mind, right, the signals go through that same body, which interacts with each other. So in order for anything on your body to move, your hands to move, the signal have to come from your mind first. You get what I'm saying? So just imagine how fast you're thinking in order for me to be able to move my hands this fast. You get what I'm saying? So this is what metaphysics is. So when you studying religion, religion is a body or a subject which comes outside, comes from inside of you. I'm sorry, it comes from inside of you. This is the internal part of you. The solar system is inside of you. So when you have, when they tell you to look for something to come back to save you, this actually take you away from yourself. You are now a processed being. It's just like if I take a cat and teach it how to bark, that's not its nature. And this is the nature that we are all in today. We are actually something other than ourselves. You get what I'm saying? So when we start to reenact things that is out of the jurisdiction of what we are, who we are, and where we are, because we are not only things and people, we are places as well. We are our environment. Every time we speak, this is our thoughts. We are fragments of our thoughts. This is metaphysics. You get what I'm saying? So when I speak a word, this is me reincarnating on a lower level. You get what I'm saying? Every time I go to sleep and dream, I'm seeing environments that has reincarnated on another level. So when people saying they are seeing lights and seeing beings and hearing ringing sound, all you doing is seeing your dreams, which is your reality, now stumbling into the dimension of the matrix. Your reality is your ancestors. Your reality is your ancestors. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm also going to touch on a lot of people saying that, you know what, you against the new Black Panther Party. Look, I'm going to touch on this. Anytime you need an organization to tell you who you are, or to tell you what freedom is in their definition, or for them to define what freedom is in their terms, you have now victimized yourself from your own freedom. Your freedom is the way that you think. Because once an organization can take your mind and think for you, you now become disorganized in your own state. Your reality is no longer being able to be under a structure of organization for you to be able to live out your reality because somebody else is doing it for you. Not only for financial benefit, but for spiritual benefit. Because you have to understand that you have black faces that can actually enslave you as well. A lot of y'all don't think that y'all can be enslaved under black organizations. And I ask the question again, how the hell can the new Black Panther Party walk around with military-style weapons and not get shot down by the same people that shooting down our young boys? But yet you got my brothers that's being locked in prison These corporations, these private prisons, for something small as pistols. Something small as pistols. So where do they get their credentials from? I know where they get it from, but many of y'all are not ready for this because you don't think that you can be enslaved under black organizations. Every organization that's set up has to have permission to be set up by another organization that's running it. George Soros run all of that stuff. They run the so-called conscious community. Y'all wonder why the conscious community going down? The ancestors is behind that. And not only that, but because of the disloyalty of the people who first had their heart for the ancestors and turned on the ancestors, now they are being judged. You are seeing judgment going on in that jurisdiction, which we call the so-called conscious community. And a lot of people say, where's the United States of Africa? You got the nerve to talk about the Black Panthers? The United States of Africa is not going to be infiltrated. I'm going to be very distinct from other organizations. Matter of fact, it's not even an organization. Because I understand that the war that's coming and the war that's already here is a spiritual war. It has nothing to do with physical war because I'm not physical. You are not physical. This year, I'm going to tell my people, you can ask me all the questions, but I'm going to tell you to think for yourself. Do your own rituals. You have a right to initiate your own rituals. Don't have some people up in the damn conscience telling you that you need to do rituals like this and like that. Nature don't study when it's preparing to do something. When you breathe, you don't think about how you're going to breathe. It's an unconscious thing. Sometimes unconscious realities is good for us. Why? Because it keeps us alive. You get what I'm saying? So this year, my people, initiate your own rituals because you are your ancestors. And your ancestors are the initiators of every ritual that you ever see. When you say Ifa, when you say certain other ritual, this comes from the ancestor. You are a reincarnation of your ancestors. Stop letting these people beat you for your money. Because that's what it's about. They looking for physical souls. And while you're doing that, you're victimizing your true soul, which is you. You are your true soul. The energy on this realm is over with. So therefore, they need to suck your energy in order to keep the smoke screen alive. You get what I'm saying? So that's what metaphysics is. Metaphysics teach you to look beyond or below the surface of things that's literal because you're not a literal being. You are not a literal entity. You are a soul. You cannot connect a title to what you are. Only thing that need titles and only thing that need labels is products. And if you're a product, then go ahead and collect the title to yourself. But not everybody is going to be able to utilize their X-Man powers. For all my third eye openers. Everybody don't have that X-Man gene. For those who are not thinking outside of the jurisdiction of being spiritual, who want to keep putting titles on themselves, calling themselves Moors, calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, calling themselves Black Panthers, calling themselves RBG. You can't do that, man. If y'all say y'all not physical, then we know that this is not a physical war. We are being attacked spiritually. But the news got you thinking it's physically. You have more weapons in your mind than the United States have in their military altogether. You can take China, Japan, Russia, you can take America and take all of their military weapons and put it together. They don't have enough weapons to take out what you have in your mind and what's inside of your DNA. They use your DNA to create the atom bomb. They use your carbon cells. They use your melanated cells in order to be able to lift up the atom bombs. They used you to steal other physical resources from other people. They use you to create these subliminal messages in these movies. Everything that you see on this TV comes out of your DNA. Everything. All right? So with that much said, Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor, I'm out. Peace.
Bleak mode.
Bleak mode. Bleak mode.
Shit, I remember I called home.